Did you think the Pocketwatch trilogy will be the end of the franchise? You're wrong. So let's talk about it. Hello Descendants, hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about the future of the Descendants franchise, because boy, there is a lot. Most of them are kind of like rumored, hasn't been announced except for one project officially. By the time I record this video, it's officially announced by like Disney and Deadline and all of the official Hollywood entertainment news source. So we will be talking about it. So if you do love any Descendants or Disney content in general, please make sure to subscribe and like. I have tons of Disney content in my channel. Please make sure you stay tuned for next week, because I will be doing a ranking of the Camp Rock 3 song ranking. So why not just press the subscribe button if you don't want to miss that. And also feel free to check out all of my other Descendants content in my channel. And if you want, after this video, you can check out my Descendants Wicked Wonderland soundtrack and then my thoughts about that movie in that video too. So please make sure to check it out. So right now we're going to be talking about the future of Descendants franchise. I'm very excited to talk about what's next for the franchise. There's like lots that's going on for, you know, and again, we haven't gotten this much like project after the movie since like the first Descendants project, to be honest with you. I remember we got like the animated series Wicked Wonderland, and then we also got this short like School of Secrets before the first movie came out. And then yes, we haven't got lots of projects since like the first one, to be honest with you, since the trilogy. And I'm like, where was this energy when with Rise of Red came out? I don't know why just now. So anyway, I just want to give you a heads up. This is all rumored except for the project that's officially been announced, like a spin-off. And most of them are speculation / educated guess that people in the internet want for the franchise, especially like when we talk about what's next for the trilogy. And again, share your thoughts and wishes down below on what you want to see next in the franchise. So right now, what's going on right now is that we have the Descendants Locker series. It all started with the zombie franchise. So it's going on right now. It releases every Saturday. I think it has like 10 episodes. I don't know, for some reason they kind of stopped, but they should continue with that. So there's like 10 episodes in general. We focus on like what's going on with the Descendants Wicked Wonderland characters, and it takes place of course in Oregon and high school. I'm not sure if this movie takes place, they didn't mention if it takes place after the movie or before the movie. When I first saw the first 2 episodes, it sounded like it was before the movie, like Wicked Wonderland, because you kind of see like Red and Chloe adjusting to like the new changes after they came back from the first movie. So there's no clear on that, and it's kind of exciting. The thing I love about that type of project that we get to learn more about like the characters, who their crushes with, and like their insecurity and stuff, especially in the movie where we didn't have a lot of time to explore because there's just way too much character and so little time to focus on that. So I'm happy that this project gives us an opportunity to do that, those Wicked Wonderland characters. Again, the project is fun, and it all started with the zombies. So that's what's going on right now with Locker series. I'm not sure if that's gonna lead in towards anything, we'll see, but that's what's happening right now with the Descendants franchise. Let's talk about Descendants 6, aka the final potential trilogy of the Pocketwatch. We'll call it the Pocketwatch trilogy so we don't get confused. And this hasn't been confirmed from the mouse themselves. I feel like they don't officially announce it until it goes into full-on production. That's what they've been doing for the previous Descendants, except for the sequel. Yes, I feel like we won't hear about it till like next year, because they want to focus on the new project they're doing and also like the success of Wicked Wonderland. So right now, during like the press tour, there's been like talks about how they want and Red and Chloe's like complicated, complex story. One of the biggest mystery that they do want to explore in the third movie would be revealing Red and Pink's father. Lots of people in the internet theorizing that Red and Pink's father is Zeus, who is the father of Hercules in the Hercules franchise. They think that Red and Pink are gods, god descents. People are speculating. Also, another surprise would be Gaston. Maybe Gaston is their father, because in the movie Wicked Wonderland, Bridget did mention that she had a fling with bad dudes, and she did name drop Gaston. So maybe Gaston could be their father. That's another like theory themselves, but I think the most popular one is Zeus, the father. You know, bad god in general. And also I'm wondering, will they reveal Luis, who is the son of Luisa from Encanto's father? Because lots of people are theorizing that Luis's father is Maui from Moana, because one of the sequence, and did you think about that? There's a sequence you could see he mentions how his tattoo moves, and lots of people immediately speculate that Maui is his father, because Maui is the only character in the Disney universe not only has tattoo, but his tattoo moves himself, and which makes so much sense as to why he is suddenly strong because of the entire Encanto lore, and also why he is very flexible in his muscle, which makes sense with his personality. So that's what lots of people are speculating. Again, Gaston can also be another potential too with how strong and muscular it is, but again, it makes no sense as to why his muscle was. So Maui is like a perfect potential candidate of Luis. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that route, but I would love it if they just reveal a name drop that Luis is father, or they could just name drop all of their parents of the other kids that they introduced in this movie. And the villain. Who's gonna be the villain for this third one? People are guessing are actually Wan Ping, who is Red's sister, to be the villain. Like, they're gonna do another HK into a villain. Again, we already done this like 2 times now. We did it with Audrey originally, and then for the previous movie, we did it with Chloe a little bit briefly, like for like 5 minutes. Again, which explains kind of like what Pink discovers in that childhood cast towards the post credit, but like with the before they say the infamous line, "Do you think this is the end of the story?" You know, even the actress also wants Pink to be the villain, and they haven't explored or mentioned as to why Pink is not in the timeline, or some of these characters are not in the official timeline. So that's interesting. And also a potential location they do want to do. The cast want to visit other Disney World. Like, the biggest one will be Neverland. They want to explore Neverland. Might as well, because we already got the Smee and Captain Hook. I don't know why I haven't discovered the descendants of Tinkerbell or Peter Pan themselves or Wendy. So they said Neverland is a potential land they want to visit. They said New Orleans. But I think Neverland would be like a big one, like a good grand epic third trilogy potentially. So they want to go to Neverland. And my personal hope, I hope they don't follow Descendants 3 routes again when they do like the protagonist reveal of the father as the main theme of this movie, and then they also do like the mysterious villain happens to be like the HK. I hope they don't do that again, because they already done it once or twice. Once with the third movie, but I hope they don't follow that route. I hope they do something different. Still the same element, it's something different. I hope it's a different villain, not like one of the villains from the group and stuff. My personal hope is that I hope Chloe has a romantic interest officially. I hope she comes out as lesbian, because we all see the lesbian connection, the way she looks at girls in the first 2 movies. I would love it if her official romantic interest is probably Hazel. If we're not getting as her girlfriend, might as well just do Hazel, because we see lots of connection with her and Hazel, especially towards the third finale where they're kind of like looking at each other and like some sort of connection. So like, I would love Hazel to be her girlfriend. Let's make them a couple. Why not? Because it's 2026 and she needs to be with her girlfriend, because I can't deal with her looking at girls, and we can always obviously tell she's into girls. So anyway, those are the updates of the third Descendants 6 movie. Let me know comments below, what do you think of these theories, speculations of the third final of the Pocket Trilogy? Do you want them to complete the story? I would love them. Let's just finish and get it over. There's so much unanswered question and more question reigns after the second movie. So okay, let's move on to the fun territory. So let's talk about the spin-offs. There's gonna be 2 spin-offs. The one is rumored, one is already been officially announced by it, so it's all well known. This one is called Hidden Heroes. I thought they were gonna announce it with D23 next week, but I guess not. Similar to how they announced the Rise of Red trilogy, but I guess they're announcing now. I'm glad they do. So what's interesting about this one is that this one focuses on the magical sidekick from the Disney movie, except for one villain. But like, we're focusing on the magical sidekicks from the Disney villains. And this is what the spam account said. It says, "Old grudges unite in Arna, which threatens the fate of the kingdom. Can KJ navigate the chaos and find his old path, or with a sense of the past destroy their future?" And this is what like the official tagline of this movie when Deadline announced it. So it's called "The Hidden in the Center of Each Fairy Tale is a Portal to a Secret Trading Facility where the descendants of legendary sidekicks are challenged to join the elite ranks of partners to heroes. When a villain duo, who do we think that is, comes to Sidekick Academy, a group of fresh recruits must band together without heroes, without parents, using their only new skills to save the fairy tale realm before it's too late. So it comes back to legacy again and like a new villain trio. Which villain trio would that be, would you like? The only one I can think of is probably already in the cast. Maybe it's like Uma and Cusco, but I don't think so. We're gonna go over like the cast, so that's who they are. Let's talk about the characters. That's exciting. So they did announce who the characters are. This is the cast. I have a picture over here. So we do have Jenny, Ding Gonju, I might butcher with the names. Mom Tino is Zara. Jacob Rodriguez is Kronks Jr. Eva Fossini Simile is Mary. Harry Jones is Louis. Ryan Donson, Connor Wong, and Kira Wong, two siblings, one as the Potts siblings. Okay, let's talk about, so first, this is a big surprise that hasn't been like leaked from like scoopers and stuff. So we got the children of Potts, Mrs. Potts' children, and Chip. I don't know why. We do have two siblings, Connor and Kira. They're both siblings. I don't know why there's one white person, Ryan's Dodson, unless they're gonna make him like the son of Chip, but it's the siblings of Mrs. Potts. So that's interesting. I don't know why there is one bizarre different ethnicity, but there are two Asian, there's one. So there's that. I hope that this character is not the way they treat the Smee twins. I feel like the Smee twins in the second movie was very pointless. I don't know why they don't need to be there. Like, they're just very pointless. So I hope they don't do the same thing too. There's lots of characters once again. I hope they focus on the first 5. So another one is Harry Jones. He is the son of Lumiere. I thought he was the son of LeFou from Gaston Sake, but it's Lumiere. So there's nice. We did see Lumiere in the second movie. I wonder if that's going to be reprised from the same actor or a different actor. So that's Louis. I'm very curious to see how their costumes will look like. I hope he has some candle details. Next one, this is the villain. I don't know why she's here. I love the casting. It's Moonon Tandri. She's gonna play Zara, the daughter of Yzma. I wonder if the son of Yzma from the Wicked World series will be mentioned. If that's canon, I hope it is, because he does have a brother. Maybe he makes a cameo. I would love that. So that's the daughter of Yzma. I don't know why Yzma's here. If they're doing psychics, I don't know why Yzma's here. Yzma's more like the villain, but I do love the casting. I saw she has some light purple nails in one of her Insta, so that's a great casting. I'm very curious how she's gonna do. And then we got Mary, the daughter of the Blue Fairy, or Merryweather from Sleeping Beauty, Etiba Smealy. I love it. I can't wait to see how her costumes will look like. I wonder if she's gonna have wings. I think so. I feel like it's gonna be so small. I feel like it's gonna be, or they could cheat a little because it's like a very like cheap production. I hope they could probably make her remove the wings, because in the original Sleeping Beauty they have magic where they become real humans, but they still have magical abilities. They might give her one instead of wings. I'm very curious how that's gonna do, so I'm happy there's a fairy in this one. And then we got Jenny, who's the daughter of the genie. Dorjin Gunjon is gonna play Genie. I love the casting. Again, re-reading up Jordan from Wicked Wonderland. So she has a sister already. I'm very curious if that's gonna be canon or she's not canon, which is probably most likely. But I love the casting. We got Genie, all the magical psychic beings. And lastly, this is the lead. This is the first ever Descendants lead that's a male. Usually it's always been a female, but this is the lead. This is Jacob Rodriguez. He's Kronk Jr. Kronk, the son of Kronk. And I'm very curious if he's gonna be either dumb or smart, because usually Kronk is dumb, smart. I'm very curious if he's gonna follow that length. So yeah, so apparently those are the castings so far they announced. And also the biggest shock of them all is that Chloe, Malia Baker, who played Chloe, the daughter of Cinderella, will make a cameo or some sort of supporting role, most like a cameo in the spin-off, which I like. It's gonna be, so it gives like connection to the Pocketwatch trilogy. I wonder if this is probably gonna tease a potential 6th movie of the main Descendants franchise. I'm very curious about it, but I'm happy that Descendants character from the Pocketwatch trilogy will make a cameo in this movie. I wonder if other students will do, but so far Malia has been officially announced. They have a picture of her during the table read. Yeah, I'm very surprised how fast this project is moving. And this will also be a musical like the other Descendants movie. And again, this is not related to the Pocketwatch trilogy. It's like its own standoff spin-off, so there's that. And apparently rumor has it's gonna premiere next summer, 2027, most likely in August. They're gonna do the same format what they did for Wicked Wonderland. It's gonna premiere on Disney Channel first and then Disney Plus the next day. It's not a Disney Plus project like how Rise of Red was. This is like a Disney Channel, but I'm not really sure whatever. I'm pretty sure it's like a Disney Channel project. And yeah, they're officially gonna start production next week. So I will be curious how they're gonna see how their costumes will look. I'm very curious to see their costumes and if there's gonna be other more characters in this movie. I'm very excited to see how this movie will shape up. And I hope they use all of them wisely, not put a bunch of 10 characters and then 3 or 4 of them are gonna be pointless. So let's see how this goes. And what are your thoughts about the cast again, the characters that they chose in this new spin-off movie? And here's a second one. This is rumored. This is kind of related to a potential new trilogy after Rise of Red is done. So yeah, so this is called Descendants Twisted Travel. And so this is kind of related to like this rumored trilogy that they're gonna do. So let's talk about what it's about. So this is about after accidentally advocating a hidden dimension shifter, Tatum, Giselle, and their friends get lost in the twisted multiverse while being hunted by a new villain among to conquer the real world. There's no world whether if it's gonna be a hero or a villain who Tatum and Giselle are related to. That's announced from this like scoop account. And this is really related to, people are guessing that Tatum is the daughter of Tiana and then Giselle might be maybe Giselle the junior from Enchanted. I'm not really sure who Giselle is related to, but Tatum is. So I think this is the potential plot of this rumor new trilogy where like it's focused on Tatum having a relationship with Fraser, who is Flynn Rider's son, who isn't Rapunzel's son. So like it's a mysterious villain. That's the whole thing that got internet lifting. And this new trilogy is also including other popular and highly requested Disney IP like Frozen, Moana, more Encanto, Little Mermaid, and apparently it's still in development. They probably will announce it after the trilogy's done. Apparently Kenny Ortega will be back in the directing chair for this project, question mark, it's just rumored. And he said this is a Disney Plus project, it's not a Disney Channel yet. And this is like way too soon for them to do this another trilogy. Like let's just finish with Hidden Heroes and see the trilogy and then maybe we can focus on this one next. This is way too soon. And then there's no word if will be like animation or live action. And I got like this little script that was announced like late last year. So this new trilogy, I think this is related to the new trilogy. Like the story set place Tiana's daughter Tatum as she navigates the life at Auridon Prep, and she meets Flynn Rider's son Fraser, and the two are set to be love interests across the film. Notable, Fraser's mother is not Rapunzel's daughter, creates a twist, making him both mixture with villain and HK. The thing I'm very interested about this new trilogy is the group of heroes that they're gonna do. They're gonna include like Maeve, who's the daughter of Merida, the first Disney Pixar's canon with this one if they're gonna do Brave. And they're also gonna include the children of Hercules like Harmony and Harvey. And then there's gonna be a bunch of characters, as I said, connected to the franchise like The Little Mermaid, Frozen, Mulan, Encanto, Maleficent again, and Cinderella are also will be added. And also the plot revolves around relatives of like Anastasia Tremaine, Chernobyl, who is like the villain from Fantasia, and also various other villains having successful revelation in Auridon. And yeah, this new group will stop the heroes to stop them. So yeah, I'm very curious to see if this potential rumored trilogy will be announced in a couple of years, because right now we have Hidden Heroes going right now and a potential 6th movie from the official Descendants franchise. So I will love it. Disney Twisted Travel will just be an animated series. I feel like that would be so much easy and less money for them to do like the magic, and there's a bunch of heroes. Maybe they can do the trilogy into live action. Maybe can do this one into like a potential series. I would like this to be turned into a series actually, then another like 3 movie. So we'll see. So yeah, that is like the future of the Descendants franchise. That's a lot of different projects that's all non-related to the Pocketwatch trilogy other than, you know. So yeah, which project are you excited about or hopeful for that it will happen? Well, except for Hidden Heroes, it's officially happening. And what are your thoughts about this spin-off happening so soon, if you know, if they will ever get me, especially the Disney Twisted Travel, another like we got introduced to time travel, now gonna introduce multiverse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are all the spin-off. Let me know, what do you think of these projects, and which Disney hero or villain would you like them to be introduced in the new Descendants world again? So let me know, what do you think? And Descendants franchise will never end, because I think I'm okay with it never ending, because there's so much like Disney IP they could do, like it can go on forever. So yeah, let me know, what do you think? And I'll see you all on the next video. Okay, bye! Holy moly. Number 1, I'm surprised how much I like this song. I put... Oh, wait, that's it? Okay.